My name's Aaron Impens, and I want to talk to you today about some of the concerns that may come in a hot market. So right now is probably one of the hottest real estate markets that I've ever been a part of, and probably anybody that's ever been a part of. Things are selling like hotcakes, just flying off the shelf. The real estate world right now is going crazy, okay? Everything in the markets that I'm investing in, first-time home buyer range, are selling so fast that it's insane. They're selling before even going on the market, or if they come on the market, they're selling in 24 hours with multiple overprice or over asking price offers. It's just wild, right? So the other day, our team listed a property for sale, one that we had fixed up and we were selling on. It's like, okay, we listed it at, it was a pretty aggressive price, not overly aggressive, but it was top of market, I think. And we listed it, and everybody on the team fully expected multiple offers. This wasn't gonna last more than a day. It was gonna go quick, real easy, just like they all have recently. Well, that didn't happen. So we start thinking, well, why is this not going down? Why is this not selling? And you look at the weather, and you look at when you listed it. We listed it on a Thursday and kind of rode out through the weekend, and the weather was spectacular, so everybody was out looking at houses, if they were in the market too anyways. So the question came up, is like, hey, it's been 5 days. How come this hasn't sold? And that comment right there is almost absurd. It's been 5 days and you haven't sold the property and you're concerned as to why? Come on, guys. I understand it's a hot market, but it's only been 5 days. It's only been 5 days. So that's kind of the funny story that I have. And just to finish that story off, the next day, so I think it was 5 or 6 days total, we ended up getting a full price offer. It's under contract to close by the end of the month. So all played out just fine, happy ending to the story, but everybody fully expected a full price offer, multiple offers in that 24 hours, and it didn't happen. And you start getting questions of why is it not happening? My first response is, let me remind you of what a typical real estate market looks like. Typically, in an even buyer-seller market, you're probably gonna have that piece of property on the market for 2 to 4 weeks before you get solid offers. You'll typically never get multiple offers or over ask. So just remember that and try to keep yourself in check even through this hot market right now. The one thing that I always encourage everybody is, whether you're in a hot market or you're in a even market or you're in a buyer's market, you want to make sure that you're offering a quality product, okay? Now, that being said, in a seller's market, maybe that product isn't, top-notch HGTV design compared to, as a buyer's market, you need to have that absolute wow factor to beat out the guy that's right down the street trying to sell the same thing, but his design is just a little bit less. But no matter what kind of market, have a quality product. You don't want to be selling things that are somebody is going to not like, somebody's going to move into, and it becomes a problem for them. Don't do it. Have a quality product. The other thing I'll remind you as well is know your numbers when you buy, okay? Here's why this 5-day delay was not a big deal to me. 1, it was only 5 days. 2, we knew our numbers when we bought the property. We bought the property for $135,000, and all in we were at $170. We listed the property for $230 grand. That's a $60,000 profit margin right in there. Gross profit margin, obviously, but we had plenty of room to be able to fluctuate there. If for whatever reason that $230,000 wasn't the market value of that property, we could afford to move that to get to where it needed to be. So know your numbers when you buy. That way, it lasts for 2 weeks and you haven't had that offer, it's still okay. Don't get concerned if something doesn't sell in 24 hours, because remember, typically that's not going to be the case. This is kind of a special occasion that we're all going through right now. We'll enjoy it while it does, but we'll remember what it's headed towards, typically. As always, hit that subscribe button, give me a like, leave me a comment, maybe share a story with me that you've had of a concern in a hot market. And as always, check out another video. We'll see you next time.